Do you know why most students stay average, even after studying for hours? It's not because they're lazy, not because they don't have talent, and definitely not because they don't try. It's because they don't know how their brain really works. They don't know how to unlock that one switch. A switch that can make you think faster, learn deeper, and remember longer than anyone else in your class. And the worst part? The education system never teaches you this, because once you activate this brain hack, you become dangerous. Dangerous, not in a violent way, but dangerous in silence. The kind of dangerous that nobody sees coming. You become the student who sits quietly in the back, but finishes papers before time, scores more without asking questions, and never seeks attention, because your results speak louder than your voice. But let me tell you something hard to swallow. Right now, your brain is being hijacked. Every scroll on your phone, every swipe on Instagram, every minute spent watching dumb content is silently killing your brain's ability to focus. And focus is the currency of intelligence. Without focus, your brain becomes weak, lazy, and dull. But here's the twist. There's a brain hack so powerful that if you do it every morning for just 10 minutes, you'll train your brain to work like the top 1%. And I'm not just talking about studying harder. I'm talking about studying less, but absorbing more. I'm talking about reading one chapter and remembering it like you read it 5 times. I'm talking about developing the kind of memory, sharpness, and clarity that scares even the smartest students around you. Sounds impossible? It's not, because your brain isn't the problem. Your system is. Most students use their brain like a cheap calculator. They open it when needed, press some keys, and close it. But high performers, they train their brain like a weapon. They feed it carefully, they protect it from noise, and they sharpen it every single day using one technique: neural looping. You've probably never heard that word before, because it's not popular, it's not viral, but it's deadly effective. When you understand how neural looping works, you'll literally start programming your brain like software. It's like having a cheat code in school that nobody else has. You'll start predicting what's going to be in the test. You'll start solving questions faster than before. You'll even notice how people start asking you for help. This is not motivation. This is mental warfare. And if you're between 13 and 19 right now, this is the perfect age to rewire your brain permanently. Because once your brain is fully wired at 20 plus, changing becomes harder. But if you start today, you'll become the kind of student who's not only smart, but dangerously smart. Stay with me till the end, because I'm about to reveal the step-by-step breakdown of this brain hack. Do it for 7 days, and you'll see the change. Do it for 21 days, and you'll feel the change. Do it for 90 days, and you'll never be the same again. Step 1. Chunk. Don't cram. Break the system. Own the brain. Let's get one thing straight. Cramming is broken. It's the lazy system taught to you by tired teachers and frustrated toppers who think more pages equals more success. But here's the truth that nobody told you. Your brain doesn't learn in chapters. It learns in small mental loops. Imagine this. You're trying to eat an entire pizza in one bite. That's what cramming does. You force massive content into your brain and expect it to perform magic. But instead, your brain chokes on it. It panics, it switches off, and you're left with stress, confusion, and half-baked knowledge that fades before the exam. So what's the alternative? Chunking. The science of breaking down any topic into small, logical, high-impact units. Here's how it works. Step 1. A. Break it down ruthlessly. Let's say you have a 12-page chapter. Don't touch all 12 pages at once. Pick just one heading, the smallest possible section under it. It could be 5 to 10 lines. That's your first chunk. Now here's where it gets powerful. You read it once, just once, slowly. Then you shut the book, close your eyes, and try to recall every line in your own words. You might remember 40%, maybe 60%. Doesn't matter. The goal is not perfection. The goal is mental struggle. Why? Because in that moment, when you're thinking hard to remember, your brain is building muscle. It's like trying to lift a weight that's just heavy enough to challenge you. That's where growth happens. You go back, read again, check what you missed. Then, try again. You do this loop 3 to 5 times for just that one chunk. And by the end of the 5th loop, you'll remember that chunk like it's carved into your brain. You'll speak it, you'll explain it, you'll own it. That's neural looping in action. Step 1B. Activate the brain's pattern mode. Here's something deep. Your brain loves patterns and hates randomness. When you chunk a chapter into logical pieces, you are not just learning. You're organizing information like a CEO. Each chunk becomes a mental folder. And when you revisit those folders daily, your brain starts connecting them like puzzle pieces. So, instead of remembering 12 pages, you start seeing the entire chapter as just 6 connected ideas. You've now simplified the complex, and once something becomes simple, you never forget it. This is what top students do. Not memorize everything, they just organize faster and recall cleaner. Step 1C. Track the loop, the dangerous part. Here's where average students fail. They do something once and hope it sticks. Winners? They track how many times they looped it. Grab a small diary or use your phone. Every time you finish a chunk, write, looped once, 50% recall. Looped twice, 70% recall. Looped 5 times, 95% recall. Why does this matter? Because it gives your brain evidence of growth. You're literally proving to yourself that repetition works. It becomes addictive. Your confidence grows, chunk by chunk. Suddenly, studying becomes like gaming. Each chunk mastered equals 1 level cleared. And trust me, this addiction to mastery is far more powerful than scrolling social media. Step 1D. Speak it out loud. Activate multi-sense learning. This part is ignored by 99% of students. But the elite learners, those who become memory champions, public speakers, even CEOs, they use this daily. After each loop, speak out loud what you just learned. Not in the book's language, in your own words. When you speak, you activate your auditory senses. You force clarity in thought, and you build confidence in delivery. You're not just learning, you're teaching your future self. You're creating a version of yourself who can not only score marks, but stand up and explain anything without notes. That's how dangerous you become. Now listen carefully. The student world is not fair. It never was. Some students are born into smart families. Some get coaching. Some have expensive books, tutors, calm homes, and perfect lighting. And some, they're you, fighting chaos, fighting distractions, fighting your own mind. But if you've watched this far, you've already proven one thing. You are not like them. Because they want shortcuts. You want systems. They want marks. You want transformation. This brain hack isn't just a trick. It's the foundation of a dangerous mindset. The mindset that says, I will train my brain like a weapon. Not once, not for a week, but forever. You're not here to be average. You're not here to copy notes, cram late nights, beg for luck, and forget after the exam. You're here to build a brain so sharp that when you walk into a room, people feel it. When you write an exam, teachers notice it. When you speak, friends stay quiet. Because what you say sticks, and it all begins here, with you, with the first loop, with the first chunk, with the first decision to stop being a student and start becoming a danger. So next time you open your book, don't ask, how can I finish this? Ask, how can I dominate this? Because from this day forward, you're not just studying, you're programming a mind the system can't handle.